Hey everyone, and welcome back to Controller Culture. Yapyap throws you straight into chaotic co-op wizardry, casting you and up to 5 friends as apprentice minions, whose only real purpose is to cause as much destruction as possible inside a rival archmage's tower. There's no slow build-up here. Within minutes, you're smashing furniture, ripping paintings off the walls, clogging toilets, and setting entire rooms on fire purely because the game encourages it. Everything is physics-driven, which makes the tower feel less like a dungeon and more like a magical sandbox designed for bad decisions. The thing that immediately sets Yapyap apart is how spells are cast. Instead of pressing buttons, you use your voice. You hold the trigger, shout an incantation into your microphone, and whatever you say becomes your spell. Volume matters too. Whispering barely does anything, while yelling unleashes full power. This creates a constant push and pull between stealth and chaos. You might be tiptoeing past monsters 1 second, then screaming a spell name into your microphone the next, instantly blowing your cover. Your headset genuinely feels like a wand, and that alone leads to endless moments of panic, laughter, and accidental miscasts. As you explore the tower, you unlock new wands, and this is where the game really starts to shine. Each wand comes with 3 unique spells, effectively giving you a new toolkit every time you swap. Your starting wand focuses on basic physics, letting you shove, pull, and launch objects, including your teammates. Later, wands introduce abilities like short-range teleportation, swapping places with objects, temporary invisibility, and some deliberately ridiculous tools like a wand that sprays urine purely to rack up destruction points by ruining carpets. Every new wand encourages experimentation, whether you are launching a friend into enemies, cloaking someone mid-chaos, or chaining physics interactions just to see how much damage you can cause. All of this feeds into the core loop of the game. Every run asks you to cause a specific amount of damage before escaping. Nearly everything in the tower has value, so you are constantly looking for the fattest and most creative ways to break, burn, or throw whatever you can get your hands on. Procedurally generated layouts keep the towers unpredictable, and environmental puzzles often require you to literally shout at the environment to progress. That can be funny, but it also adds tension, because noise attracts attention. And there is plenty to be afraid of. The tower is packed with monsters, from skittering spiders to twisted experiments and powerful magical threats. You can try to avoid them by staying quiet, or fight them using spells and the environment. But neither option is completely safe. This makes every encounter feel high stakes, and when things go wrong, they tend to go wrong in spectacular and often hilarious ways. Between runs, you return to camp to spend your hard-earned gold on upgrades and new wands. You can expand your spell capacity, improve your survivability, or unlock tools that make future runs even more chaotic. This progression loop does a great job of encouraging repeated attempts. Even after a failed run, it is hard not to think that one more upgrade or one better wand might make the next attempt go differently. Where Yapyap struggles is when that chaos is stripped away. Playing alone or without a full group of friends makes the experience feel noticeably weaker. Bots simply cannot replace real people yelling into microphones. And without that human element, the game loses much of its personality. The main objective also stays largely the same across runs. While the procedural layouts help keep things fresh, The repeated focus on hitting destruction quotas can start to feel grindy over time, especially when a run ends abruptly because you fell just short of the target. The voice recognition system, while incredibly creative, can also be inconsistent. Long sessions of shouting can be exhausting, and misheard spells can feel frustrating when you are under pressure. Accents, microphone quality, and background noise can all affect how reliably spells register, which occasionally turns comedy into annoyance. On top of that, the game offers very little guidance. New players are expected to learn through trial and error, which can be fun, but also overwhelming when you are racing against the clock. Visually and technically, Yapyap wears its indie roots proudly. The low poly, grainy aesthetic fits the tone, but it will not be for everyone. Physics bugs, odd object behavior, and the occasional multiplayer hiccup remind you that this is a rougher experience around the edges. There is also very little in the way of structured solo content or narrative depth. What you see is what you get, and once you have run the tower enough times, the long-term appeal depends heavily on future updates and how often you can get a group together. In the end, Yapyap is a game that lives and dies by its co-op chaos. When played with friends, it delivers some genuinely unforgettable moments, turning simple ideas into loud, messy, and creative fun. The voice-based magic system is clever, the physics-driven destruction is satisfying, and the game understands exactly how to lean into comedy through failure. At the same time, it is not a game that holds your hand, and it is not one that works equally well in every situation. Without friends, patience, or a tolerance for rough edges, its flaws become much more noticeable. And because of that, we're giving Yapyap a 6 out of 10. If you have a group that loves improvisation, shouting into microphones, and watching everything spiral out of control, Yapyap is absolutely worth your time. If not, it may feel like a novelty that wears thin faster than you would hope. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more gaming content, and let me know in the comments what co-op game you want me to cover next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.